Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Wanted to pop in and talk to you today about a confident man. You know, we always talk about the grown boys and you hear a lot about it. And I've received some questions just saying, hey, what is a confident man? So I want you to go through this and understand this. Now, 99% of men start out insecure. A lot of men remain insecure. This is something that is a daily battle, and it's not just a man thing. A lot of women struggle with it as well. Typically, it comes from your past. Now, I remember when I was insecure in my relationship, the reason why is because I wasn't being the man that I was supposed to be. And that's a key right there that a lot of people don't realize. When you have a man and he shows some jealousy, he shows some insecurity, that is a telltale sign that he's doing something behind closed doors, or he's treating you in a way that you may see as normal, that you have accepted as normal, but he knows it is not normal and it's less than his best. And so I remember, like, if my wife wanted to go out to eat with some friends or something, I may want to hate on it, may want to sabotage it because I didn't want them to get to talking about how they're being treated and it come out that somebody treating their woman better than I'm treating hers. And that's how a lot of men move. Now, I only remember that a time or two in the first year or so, but I distinctly can remember the feeling and identify the fear. And the fear was, man, they get to talking, go to hating on me, she go to feeling like this. And that's exactly what happened time and time again. And it happens across the board in so many relationships where when you out and about and you go to talking to somebody of the same sex, one of your friends, and then y'all go to discussing your partner and what ain't being done, then you start to feel some type of way. And so that's really why a lot of men are insecure. Now, this confident man, what you have to realize is that a lot of men equate their self-worth with their net worth. So this confident man, he really starts to build more confidence with the more money he earns. When a man is broke, busted, and disgusted, it's going to be hard for him to be fully confident. You rarely will see a broke man confident. I do not know if I've ever seen a broke man confident. Now, if he is looks challenged, now a man will be confident and looks challenged before he will be confident and broke. And see, that's something right there that goes to show you how much money and financial security means to a man. And the reason why money and financial security means so much to a man is because the world has put it on us. Everything has a price on it. See, you can't go buy milk with good looks. You can't pay your mortgage with your muscles. You can't go pay no car note because you over 6 foot tall. You got to cut a check. And if you don't have any money, then you're going to feel less than a man. So society has put a price on everything and put that out there. Then you got women. Women have put a whole lot of pressure on a man. And so men, as they dating, all they hearing, oh, you can't pay for a date. Oh, you sorry. You ain't even no man. Oh my goodness, you can't even afford this. And so he's hearing that all the time. And then he's seeing so many women talk about financial security. He's seeing women bend over backwards, do everything under the sun for a man with money. A man with money can do anything he want to do to the woman, and the woman ain't going nowhere. You rarely, now Michael Jordan's wife left him. But guess what? She got 200 million for leaving. Now, if she wasn't going to get a dime, would she have left? We don't know. Only God knows. Jeff Bezos' wife left him, but she got something billion. So what she had left if she was gonna get zero. We don't know. So what you have to realize is it's a lot of things men seeing where they seeing women who got a man with money and she putting up with any and everything. Then had 10 children, just, barefoot and pregnant always. He cheating, he doing what he want to do, can come and go as he please. And unless that woman has her own money, or unless she's set to get her a nice lump sum when she leave, he sees these women stay. And so that again tells men money is power. Money is everything. So when you think about, what is a confident man, this man have to have a little bit of money to his name. And when I say a little bit of money, I don't mean he's a millionaire, but I mean he could pay all his bills and he could, buy everything he needs and some of what he wants, and he could put him up a little something in savings that he can touch. Okay, so that's where his money is okay. Now, depending on where he lives and what his bills are, you don't know if that's $50,000 a year or if that's $300,000 a year. It just depends. So that's one thing. There's no set number for that. The next thing is a lot of men, even men, looks challenged. Like myself, we may at some times feel like that we look good to somebody. Okay, so that is all subjective. A man could look like the back of a 67 Chevy and think he the best looking thing since sliced bread. So you can't really, you will have to feel that in his conversation when you talk to him. So understand that. So when his money is where he's comfortable with his money, and then when his looks, he comfortable with his looks. Whatever he look like, he might look like a Twix bar, he might look like an Almond Joy, but if he is comfortable with how he looks, then that's gonna show up. So money and looks, that's gonna be the first thing. Now, how is this gonna show up in your relationship? I heard a lot of women say in the comments before, when I mentioned if a woman offered to pay her half on the first date. And you know what was crazy? I was watching a documentary on Dr. Ruth. And I remember Dr. Ruth because she had a late night show on, I think, Oxygen or something. Used to come on about midnight. And I just remember seeing her on there and taking these calls and teaching these women how to sing on the microphone. And I was like, what in the world is this? But it was just intriguing to see this show on TV with this one woman. So I watched her documentary on the airplane. She told her granddaughter and her daughters she want them to be feminists. That she want them to pay their own way when they go on a date. And then she said, now look, it's okay. Don't pay your way all the time. Let the man pay every now and then. And that was interesting to see a woman coach who is she's a sex therapist, but also like a relationship coach, a relationship therapist as well, for her to tell her daughter and granddaughter, pay your own way. And so her mindset of this was, let him pay every now and then, but let him know that you got you, that you could take care of yourself. And I saw some women before say, well, the men that I date will be offended. I'm absolutely never offering to pay my way because the men I date would be offended if I offered to pay. And guess what? What you didn't even know is that's an insecure man. That's not a man that's confident, because a man that's confident, he's going to be okay with you having yourself, with you offering to pay your own way. And he also is going to say, no, I got it. And if you insist and it look like you really, really is set on that, he gonna be okay. He not gonna be offended. He not gonna feel like you attacking his manhood by taking care of yourself, because he understands you're not his wife. You a single woman. Y'all just going on a date. He knows that it's so many men that if they do something for a woman, they expect something in return. He understands that you could be under that notion, feeling that way, and just trying to send a clear and direct message that I'm not accepting anything from you because I don't want you to assume that I owe you something. And it's just for my safety, it's for my conscience. And guess what? A confident man, that's not going to offend him. See, a confident man gonna do some things differently. A confident man is not going to tell you how to dress. He's gonna let you pick your own clothes. He'll give you some feedback if you ask him, but he's gonna let you dress how you want to dress. A confident man is going to encourage you. I remember when I made the shift in my life and I started encouraging my wife to go out on girls' night out. Yeah, going out to eat with your friend. Going out to eat with your friend. Yeah, do your girls trip. I remember I tried to set up an old girls trip for her and her sisters. Cause I got to the point where I know I'm a good man. I'm confident in what I'm doing. If you complain about me, you slap crazy. Something wrong with you. So I got to that point to where I knew what I was bringing to the table, and that built confidence. So now I walk around, my wife, we be at a soccer game, and she be kikiing in these white men face, and these white men looking at her like a old ripe blackberry. You hear me? Blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. She ain't that black, but she darker than probably anything they never had. So you hear me? She looking like a cold glass of water on a hot summer day, and I just sit there and let her kiki, because I understand and I know that she knows she got a real man and that she not lusting and building nothing with these men. And she'll do it when I'm there, so I know she doing it when I ain't there. And I know men now. I know the men mind can start to go somewhere. They can start to, man, look here. I've never touched me a black woman, but you know what? I get me a chance. Woo! Her husband's out of town too. Man, you need anything? And so I know how men mind will go to thinking. But because I'm a confident man, it comes to the point to where instead of being controlling, and I done told in the past, like, listen, okay, I want you to understand, men, this ain't about you now. Now these men out there with that lotion at night thinking about you from that 30 minutes y'all done sat there and talked. And so I need you to understand this about men. Now I teach her about the men and how men move, but I'm not worried about her. And the other part of being a confident man is you get to the point to where you don't think a human is perfect. A man doesn't assume a woman is perfect. A man don't assume that a woman won't have a dream about her ex-boyfriend or a man who she talked to that day show up in a dream. That's how the subconscious mind works. You don't even have control over that. So a confident man is aware of that, but a confident man is not worrying about that. So now, it used to be when I was insecure, if my wife sounded like she was doing something in her sleep, I'm waking up. You hear me? She over there and sleeping and having an active dream. I'm whoa, hold on now, wake up. Hey, what you over there doing? Hey, you need to wake up and apologize, But when I became a confident man, I could just lay there and sleep, and I don't know what she doing in her dream. I don't know if she playing a soccer game, or if she at a soccer game hollering, or if she in the bed with somebody. I do not know, but I just sit there and I just talk to the Lord. Lord, I'm gonna just be over here and just let the woman go on sleep and have this dream she having. I do not know what's going on, but I'm gonna just stay over here on my side of the bed, and because I'm a confident man. You hear me? And so some of you that been woke up out your sleep by your insecure man. Who name you said? It sounded like you said a name. I heard you say somebody's name. You said a man's name. Yes, you did. Don't lie to me. Hey, you got to realize I'm over here on the phone. I'm over here studying and learning, and I'm listening to you, and it sounds like you said your ex last name. And an insecure man going to take you through it. And see, the thing with a lot of women is, a lot of women think that insecurity is cute because you don't see it as insecurity. You see it as love at first. Oh, what? Oh, why you putting on them shorts? Oh, I don't like them shorts. Them legs mine, girl. Come here. Girl, them legs mine. And so he'll turn it into like a little joke, but really that's coming from insecurity. And so what happens is when you first with this man, you kind of like, oh wow, okay, yeah, okay. He talking about I'm healed. My man don't want nobody to see my leg. And that's what it start out as, cute and coy. But then over time, the more he gets to know you, the more he gets you, the deeper he gets you in that relationship. Now it start to change. It start to going from cute to controlling, and it go from controlling to crazy, and from crazy to slap crazy. And so now you looking back and you like, oh man, that's what that was in the first couple months when he was trying to tell me how to dress. And an insecure man gonna be telling you who you can and can't hang out with. See, a confident man, if he see you hanging with old loose booty woman, and he start to sense that you got some of them same loose booty ways, instead of trying to tell you to stop hanging with your friend, he just gonna let you go. Hey, it's nice knowing you, but I just, I really feel like we're on different pages in life, and I don't want to try to change you. Don't want you to try to change me. It's best that we just go our separate ways. That's what a confident man gonna tell you. See, an insecure man not even gonna be able to tell you that. He's not gonna be able to break up with you. Not gonna be able to tell you the truth. And so that's what you got to realize. So a confident man is not gonna try to change you. Now, I remember early on trying to change my wife when I was insecure. I was trying to change her. Now, I never had to go to prison or the grave in my last relationship trying to change a human being. And I remember my daddy, he told me, in the interim of, or in the midst of that relationship, he said to me, he said, man, you never want to have to change a woman. He said, whenever you meet a woman, you want to make sure that woman is willing to change on her own and be a better person on her own. You don't want to have to tell a woman to stop wearing mini skirts. You don't have to tell a woman to stop, letting a thong hang out the back of her pants. You don't want to have to tell a woman to stop drinking, stop smoking, stop cursing. He said, when you trying to change a human being, you're going to lose that battle because people going to be who they are. So what you need to do is get a woman who is already the type of woman that you need. And man, that thing stuck with me. And so when I got with my wife, she had little ways and was doing things, but when she saw that I didn't do certain things, that I didn't curse, that I didn't drink, then all of a sudden she didn't do none of those things. And although I knew she had done some of those things, she didn't do it. And it was because she saw the good in me. And for once, she had met a man that was living on a level that she wasn't even living on, like not cursing. And didn't make me perfect because I still had my flaws. But in the areas that I was trying to be better, that I was trying to be perfect in, those were the same areas she wanted growth in. So we don't have any contention today of her wanting to drop F-bombs and me not cursing. She don't curse, I don't curse. She don't get drunk, I don't get drunk. She don't smoke, I don't smoke. She don't watch nasty movies, I don't watch nasty movies. You see, so we on the same page. I didn't have to change her. She don't try to go out the house looking like, a dancer on her off day. The way she dressed is very conservative, and I love and I respect that. And she really don't turn it up. She really don't turn it up, and you really not gonna get no oozing Jezebel sex appeal. It's gonna look sophisticated, chic, classy, sexy if you into that. If you into sophisticated chic or casual chic, if you think that's sexy, then it's gonna look sexy. But it ain't gonna be sexy because of the amount of thigh you looking at, the booty cheek hanging out, the amount of cleavage you looking at. It ain't gonna be sexy because of that. And guess what? That's my type of woman. The way she dressed, if I could dress a woman, I would dress a woman the way my wife dressed. So that's what I need you to understand. A confident man not coming in trying to tell you, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. He coming in and assessing who you are. And whoever you are and how you are, then that's you. And he either gonna be with it or he gonna keep it moving. Because he realizes he cannot change a human being. You got to want change for yourself, and you're gonna be who you wanna be. So that's what you have to understand on that side. He's not doing any of that. Now, what you have to realize as well, when a man becomes confident, he also is gonna be very real. See, an insecure man is what insecure men do, and I used to be this man. What an insecure man do is we can see you doing something, and instead of talking to you about it and telling you about it, we just get angry and then we go and make you pay without even telling you that we making you pay. So to make this plain, what an insecure man does is, and all this go hand in hand. So if you got a man that's telling you how to dress, you got a man that's telling you who you can and can't hang out with, where you can and can't go, and this stuff that you naturally want to do, and he telling you no, you can't do that, then you got an insecure man. And what this man is also going to do, this same type of man that controls you in other areas, will also tell you, will also get mad with you, but not tell you. He might give you a little silent treatment, but then what he's going to do is he gonna go cheat on you. And I know that is absolutely crazy to a woman. So you mean to tell me because he don't like the shorts that I'm wearing that he gonna go cheat? What kind of man is that? Yeah, that's a man. Yeah, that is the man that you dealing with. That's probably your ex. It could be the man that you with right now. Okay? That's very common amongst men. Men get revenge. Men get revenge in every aspect of life. I'm gonna tell you, I used to be so nasty. If you park close to me, I'm getting out the car and turning that key up and walking right down the side of your car with that key. Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me. Man, listen here. Was nasty. You hear me? Was nasty. But that's the nature of men. It's been a lot worse. I mean, you can look at the news today and see men shooting out people's window and shooting people. Actually, some men actually, shooting and killing people for cutting them off in traffic. Like, you got to understand now, when you're dealing with these men, it's different levels of crazy. And so this man here, that's an insecure man, he gonna go and he gonna cheat on you. And that's why I talk to my wife. Now I say, listen, you're gonna have some tough conversation. But I'm gonna tell you how I'm thinking. I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling. I'm gonna put it out there, because I'm not gonna just get mad and be butthurt and then go cheat with a woman who doing or willing to do what you ain't willing to do. I'm gonna tell you what I need, and I want you to tell me what you need. And I'm going to give you what you need. And when I give you what you need, I expect for you to give me what I need, and not one hand wash the other. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Well, see, as an immature man, you don't move like that. You mad with your woman, you just go and touch you something else. And then you soothe yourself and say, gotcha, how you like that? And you with the other woman, and while you with the other woman, you saying in your head, how you like this? And you up there trying to get at your girlfriend, or your wife. And so it was fortunate enough I hadn't come through that by the time I met my wife. I hadn't grown, and the reason why I grew to that point also was a part of her influence and standing her ground. But see, this is what I need you to understand. So when you got this same man that is jealous and insecure, this what you also have to realize, that same man will do everything else I'm mentioning. Now, another sign of a man who is not confident is when he gets jealous of your money and you being able to do for yourself. So see, a confident man, he wants you to make money. He wants you to be able to go shopping and buy for yourself and do for yourself. He wants you to be able to do more for yourself than he could do for you. He's okay with that. at the same time, he's okay if you want to sit down because y'all started a family and you want to be full time at home with the family. He's also okay with that. See, it's an insecure man who says, somebody sent me something. I saw something that say, um, a lady sent me something say a man, uh, 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 her sister left a man because the man make twice what she make, but still wanted her to pay half of the bills. That's an insecure, sorry man. See, my wife, she make enough money to pay a good amount of our bills now, and that also came with realizing my confidence, because before it was just my money. It was just the money that's coming in, and I'm having access to it. She could see it, but she had to ask to spend it, and if I need to go get something, I just could get it. That was immaturity. But see, when you fully mature, you realize this both our money. And if I need to buy something, I could buy something. If she need to buy something, she could buy something. She never, just as a woman, never gonna ask me, what was this you spent on? Me as a man, I'm still gonna ask that just out of curiosity. Not that I'm gonna say, hey, take it back, but I'm like, what was this $400 right here? And just being nosy. But that's a part of growth, is when a man is confident, then he realizes, especially when you married, not when you boyfriend and girlfriend now, but when you married, what's mine is hers, what's hers is mine. But I also want her to have hers, and I want her to be able to do what she want to do. And it's comical to me, as a confident man. As an insecure man, I'd be upset and angry with the way she spent her money. But as a confident man, it more so just make me smile, and I'm just happy she got the ability to be able to, just buy all this little stuff that she be buying, and I'm just happy. I'm happy for her because it means something to her as a woman. She could be out here buying vacuum cleaners and dusters and cooking pans, and a man won't have nothing to say about that. But then when a woman want to buy her some little brooches and some little purses and some little shoes, then the insecure man, he got something to say about that. But if she buying a vacuum cleaner and a pan set, oh, he ain't got nothing to say about that. And so all of a sudden, when she want what she want, now she wasting money. That's an insecure man's mentality. But see, a confident man, he wants to be able to provide. So understand this now. This the balance. Okay, this is the balance. This is how a confident man balances the lion and the lamb. A confident man is not offended when a woman can do for herself and she can pay the bill. She can foot the bill. And she say, hey, this on me. A confident man not going to be offended. But at the same time, a confident man wants to provide. He going to say, no, I got it. No, I got it. So that's the thing. He didn't get offended because she offered, but then he also said, no, I got it. That's the balance of a confident man. You got to understand that. And so with my wife, like I say, she went and bought me this here pen. You can't see it because you see that there? Happy Valentine's Day. I love you very much. Love, your wife, Cherie. Now she went and bought me that pen, this Mont Blanc pen. That pen cost $500. That's a blessing, That's and if I was an insecure man, what you did? What you bought a pen for $500? But I'm a writer, and she bought me a planner to go with it. So that's a amazing gift. It ain't something she gonna do every day, but that's a special thing. You got my name engraved in it, and so as a confident man, I might not fully understand it because I'm okay with a big pen. Now, big BIC, that I'm okay with that 99-cent pen. But to have my old $500 pen, okay, thank you. That's how you see me. You love me like that. So as a confident man, I realize this must be a reflection. This must be reciprocation of the love that you feel from me, for you to go and take your money and do this. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what you have to understand, is when it comes down to money, a confident man, he gonna want to provide, He gonna want you to have your own. He gonna want you to have, even if it's his. You see what I mean? What I mean by this, even if it's his name that is bringing the money in. Like, let's say LeBron James. If that's his check that's coming from the NBA and his endorsements, his wife may never be in a position to bring in that kind of money because she don't have his name recognition and his brand. But he will take and say, a confident man will take and say, listen, this ain't mine. This is ours. So if we making 80 million and you want to go buy me a Rolls Royce for my birthday, you could do that because that's our money. It ain't gonna be, what in the world you went and bought that for, spent that on me, and that's my money, I could buy what I want to buy, why in the world you buying that? A confident man not gonna say that. He gonna understand that this something that a woman want to be able to do, and that she play a very vital role in this situation, because the family wouldn't be able to function without her playing her position. Without her, he playing his position, she's playing her position, and without her doing what she does for the household, for the family, things wouldn't function the way they function. You know, my oldest son wouldn't have straight A's, no A minuses since the 4th grade. He in the 7th grade and have not had even an A minus. You hear me? That would not be the case had it not been for my wife. With my travel schedule, sometimes I got to be gone. I got to be on the road. You know, my 12-year-old son would be smoking weed right now had it not been for my wife and her being an influence and being there and being the backbone, the support system. So I understand I am because she is. You see what I mean? I am who I am because she is who she is. Because I can move and operate with complete cool, calm, and confidence because I know she holding it together. I know she could run the show on her own. And the thing about it is when I'm home, we splitting up stuff and I'm doing stuff. But when I'm gone, now she got to do 2 for 1. You hear me? BOGO, buy one, get one half off. So now she got to do both of them, and she doing it to perfection. And when I look at what she does to perfection and how she make it work, I'm like, Lord, that give me a headache just looking at it from the outside. Cause boy, I'd be so mad. I'd be so, my drawers would be so in a wad if that was me having to do that with her on the road. I'd be so in my feelings. And a few times she done had to go on the road for whatever she was doing, and I'd be in my feelings. So I had to realize that as I grew. But now as I became a confident man, if she had to make a move, she had to go somewhere without me, I hold it down and I enjoy the process, and I'll be happy that she get to be away. If she at her sister graduation in another state or another city, and she get to be away and just step away from the day-to-day routine that we have, that makes me happy instead of resentful. And this is the thing, that when you start to see a man being real petty and he resents you for certain things. So you may have more education. My wife got a master's degree. Insecure man gonna resent you for being more educated than him. I don't even have a bachelor's degree. Now I went to college 8 years and didn't even get an associate's degree. Now the people owe me some papers, but I went for the 8 years. My wife, she went for 4 or 5 years and got 5 years and got a master's degree, got her bachelor's and her master's. You hear me? An insecure man gonna try to take shots at that. Oh, you think you better than me because you got old education, huh? You ain't nothing. I got more knowledge than you in my pinky finger. Insecure man gonna be upset by that. I remember me and my wife, we was together. She was making $13.50. I was making $8.50. We working on the same job. She got on the job after me, and the people then gave her a raise and put her in a position when I was already on the job. But you know what? I had become a mature man, not in every area, but in that particular area, I was like, okay, cool. Hey, I ain't mad at you. Get how you live. You know, you light skin. Now that was the insecurity of me right there. Oh, you light, it's probably an old light skin privilege. Cause I'm over here dark skin and you come in here high yellow, and it's probably why they gave you the raid. So now that was the insecure in me. That's what an insecure man gonna say. But I really wasn't being serious. But that would a man who insecure, he'll say that and really really mean that and really harp on that and really be upset, might even go to the head, to the boss man, and say how she come on the job after me and y'all paying her $4-5 more than me. That don't make no sense. And I got this here expertise. Another thing an insecure man gonna do is, your strength might be in finances as a woman. An insecure man gonna come in and pretend to know more than he know about finances and about paying bills. And y'all sitting in the house in the dark because he didn't pay the light bill. And me, I know that's not my strength. I don't want to do that stuff. You know, my wife, she's better at, maintaining and doing that little stuff. And she ain't the world's greatest at it because, she's not really, she was raised as an athlete just like me. And so we similar in a lot of ways when it comes to that, but I know she better at it than I am. You hear me? So if I was an insecure man, I would be trying to control every aspect. But I say, that's not my strength. I got my mama blood. That was my mama's strength. My dad was in charge of all that stuff. Guess what? My dad a September baby. My wife a September baby. They birthday 4 days apart. Now I don't believe in all that, but maybe that got something to do with how that part of their brain or something. So she control all that and she pay the bills and she does all of that and I let her have it. That's what a man, but at the same time now, it ain't from a mooching perspective or what have you. I take care of the business ventures and coming up with how we earn a living, and she like my board member. We sit down and we talk about it. And she say yay or nay. And we do our little board vote. Now it ain't nothing but two of us on the board, but we do our little board vote, yay or nay, or whether we're gonna activate a situation or not. And so she there, but the vision come from me. That's my strength. And she can do it. She may have a vision and say, hey, what you think about this? And she give me an idea. But that ain't what she doing every day. That's what I'm doing every day. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, what else can we do? What else can we do in this here business? Because we eat what we kill. So we got to be active. We got to be making something happen. And that's my strength. That's what a confident man will understand. He'll understand your strengths as a woman, and he will let you operate in your gifts. He'll let you operate in your strengths. Whereas an insecure man, he'll take and try to control a situation and take charge of something that he's not even good in. And you sitting over there like, oh my goodness, I could do this in my sleep. But this man just insists on being in charge of all the bills. And then every other month, we sitting here in the dark lighting candles because the lights done got cut off because he forgot to pay the lights. And now we got to pay a reactivation fee because now they got us a cutoff fee and they got a turn back on fee. So now he costing us money because he just got to be in charge of the bills. And you'll see that with an insecure man. So that's what I want you to understand, is that you have to be able to recognize the difference between a insecure man and a secure man. And a lot of people don't even realize, a lot of women don't even realize, like when the women said, the man I date, the type of man I date will be offended if I even offered to pay. That's because he's insecure. And him paying represents manhood to him. But a confident man understands that you're a human being too, and that you have an identity too, and that you may have been raised by your father who wanted you to keep your identity and not be owned or bought by a man, or for a man to feel like that you owe him something because of what he's done for you. So your father or your mother could have raised you to say, listen, never live off of a man, always work. And a confident man will understand and respect that and not say, oh, so we're not one. So because you won't sit down and let me take care of you and let me be the sole breadwinner, that means you must don't love me and trust me. That's what an insecure man gonna say. And guess what? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. This is what a lot of women don't understand. And this is where y'all go wrong. As an insecure man, it was a goal. It was a goal of insecure men to sit our woman down. Hey, don't want you to work. Just let me work. Let me make the money. That was a tactic of insecure men because that meant ownership. That meant if you don't have any money, you don't have any power. If you don't have any money, you can't run nowhere. You can't make no decisions because you don't make no money. So a lot of women will take it, oh, he is so sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, girl, he is such a man. Girl, he told me I could sit down. Oh my goodness, girl. Girl, you don't know how long I've been waiting for this. And then a year in, now he telling you, who made the money? I made the money. So what you gonna do? Where you gonna go? You can't even afford a loaf of bread. And you like, ooh, wow, okay, wow. I thought this was love. I thought you sat me down out of love so I could be home for the family. But I see what this is. This about control. This about you having all the power. This about you getting me up the creek, breaking my paddle across your knee, knowing I can't swim. Whoa, that's what this about. So you see what I'm saying? So you have to understand that this the key right here now. This is what you got to understand. A relationship is two independent people. That's why I tell women, oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. I like that, buddy. A relationship, my son showing me his outfit, his shoes that he finna rock with this old Adidas sweat. He 5 years old. Now, what you got to understand, a relationship is two independent people. And this is what a lot of y'all want to argue with. But a relationship is two independent people. So what this means is when you are dating, you're independent. So that means you should be able to pay your own way, pay your car note, pay your rent or your mortgage, pay all of your bills, and the other person should be able to do all the same. It ain't no while you dating, hey, can you loan me this? Can you loan me that? No. If you need a loan, you are dependent. The borrower becomes servant to the lender. But you need to be independent. And then when you get married, you are interdependent. You hear me? Now see, interdependent mean it's two independents who have come together, join forces, and they benefit one another. But see, when you come in and give me what got you here, understand what I'm saying? Give me is what got you here. Give me this, give me that, give me that, and that's what got you here. That's what my grandma used to say, give me what got you here. When you come in and give me is what got you here, now you are a dependent. So now you want the man to pay for everything for you. You expect the boyfriend to help you with your rent. You expect the boyfriend to help you with your car note, help you with your daycare bill. And cause your sorry baby daddy ain't helping you. So now you expect this good man who done came into your life dealing with you when you got somebody else cheering and he trying to be a good, strong man, and you expecting him to foot the bill in dating to cover for the man that you chose to lie down with. You hear me? And vice versa. A grown boy will actually ask you to give him a loan to help his daughter to go on her field trip because he don't got it. And her mama is sorry when he chose her mama to lie down with her mama unprotected. You see what I'm saying? That right there is dependency. That's the wrong mindset to be dating with when you come in and you dependent. Because see, when you dependent, okay, you short. I ain't talking about height. But when you dependent, you coming in, you got the short end of the stick. And then what happens is, let me tell you what happened now. When you get together and you get married, now you're not interdependent. Now you codependent. Not you codependent. You see what I'm saying? Codependent is when you can't live and function. That's nice, but I like those. When you can't live and function without this other person, when you need them so much that you sit without them, that they your everything, and you depending on this person, you codependent. See, interdependent is what I mean by me and my wife. When I got to go on the road, y'all saw I was in Palo Alto, and when I'm out there in Palo Alto, and right before that, I was with my college basketball team, working with them, and I literally was with the team for 3 days, came home for 12 hours, was back on the plane to go to Palo Alto. So I'm out there, it's really pronounced Palo Alto. But I'm out there in Palo Alto, and for, what's that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I was gone 4 whole days. So I was gone about 7 days and was home 12 hours. My wife ran, you hear me, drove the boat. My wife, let me drive the boat. She drove the boat with no hiccups. You hear me? Everything was seamless and smooth. I need to check my time. I got the coach here coming up here in a little bit. So I am getting ready to close on up. So what that means is we interdependent. See, interdependent is when you got to stand on your own 2 feet, you can stand on your own 2 feet. See, codependent is when it's time for you to stand on your own 2 feet, you flat on your back. You can't do nothing because you codependent. And so that's what you have to understand. And I want you to think about that and realize that's why it's important to come in independent, knowing who you are and what you bring to the table, and not just you knowing it, but letting this other person know. Because see, perception is reality. And so a lot of times people say, well, I don't care what he think. Hey, he could think what he want to think. He just cause he paid for a dinner, he think that he finna have me on his bike. Okay, oh well, think what he want to think. That ain't going down. But guess what? You playing yourself, because he might think that, but might not let you know he think that, and he just lull you to sleep. And subconsciously, you feel like you owe him, and you telling yourself you big and bad in the comments, but subconsciously that ain't how you built. If somebody doing for you, you gonna want to give something back. And if you ain't in the V club, meaning Virgin Club, meaning you done rode that bicycle before, then you ain't forgot how to ride that bicycle. So because he done paid for a few dates in a row, and you done rode that bicycle before, and he feel like you owe him, he not gonna tell you. But what he gonna do is make his move. And then now you caught off guard because you just been giving what got you here. You hear me? Gimme, thank you. So now you just been receiving so much, subconsciously you want to reciprocate. And that's what he asking for. See, he ain't asking you for a back massage. He ain't asking you, can you pick him up for the date? He going to kissing on that neck. He trying to make a old move. He moving in a different way. And now you ain't even realize that's what he want. And because you done rode that bicycle before, you still know how to ride it. And so now, next thing you know, you flat on your bike, spread eagle. And then realize it's all because gimme what got you here. And so now he's saying, since you want to be gimme, I got you. You hear what I'm telling you? So that's why it's important to be independent when you dating, to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And a confident man is going to recognize that, and he's going to respect that. Now, he's still going to want to do for you and to help you. But if you turn his help down, a confident man is not going to be offended. if you accept his help, meaning not just his help, but if you accept him paying for the date, if you accept him giving you a few dollars to help out with your bills, if you accept that, a confident man is not going to expect anything in return. But this is what you got to realize. It's human nature. It is human nature. So he gonna be able to do that and help you without expecting anything. But deep down, over the long haul, you ain't nobody gonna be able to just do for you, and not want something in return. That's human nature. You don't want to be giving love and it not be reciprocated. So this is what I want you to understand. Understand the difference between an insecure man and a confident man. And know that these insecure men that's getting butt hurt about you, about the money you make, the job you have, you wanting to pay your half, or you wanting to, you not accepting money and stuff like that. My family going to an old matinee, and I got to work today. I wish I could counsel, but these people have invested too much money in these coaching sessions. And so a confident man, he not going to be offended by that. An insecure man, he going to come and he will use things. He will use chivalry to get the upper hand and to make you feel like you owe him. He'll use chivalry so that he could throw it in your face later. Oh, remember, I did this. When we were dating, I paid your rent. When we were dating, I paid your car note. You remember that time when you lost your family member and I got you all them flowers and I picked you up and I took you there and I said, hey, don't even worry about rent. Next month, I got your rent. That's what an insecure man, he gonna throw up in your face everything that he's ever done for you. And while you thought that meant he was such a man. Oh, he is such a man, girl. Ooh, girl, let me tell you. Listen, girl, this man is such a man. And then, boom, he throw it in your face. But because you don't understand the difference between insecure and confident, then you take and you don't equate it. You don't put it together and say, wow, okay, this is actually an insecure man. Hey, this Tony, guys. God bless you. I need to go ahead and go so I can say bye to my family before they go to the movie. Well, God bless you. We'll talk soon.